Guys, welcome back. So in this video, let's talk about Java keywords a little bit. Java keywords are the integral parts of Java programming language. So we have to understand, what are the keywords and what's its restrictions and how it should be used in Java programming language in order to really know how to write a Java program or as such. Okay, so what are the Java keywords? So Java keywords are basically predefined and they are reserved words in Java programming language, and these Java keywords have special meaning to the compiler. Okay, so every time we use a keyword, compiler understands that this keyword is referring to this functionality under the hood. Actually, we do not say it, but there is underlying implementation which actually um, identified by the compiler itself. And then they cannot be used as the identifier. So what is an identifier? Identifier is basically a variable name we define, or the class name, or the interface name, or the package name. Okay, so that's basically the definition of Java keywords in Java programming language. So let's move to the next slide. So what are the Java keyword types? Actually, Java keywords can be categorized in different types. For example, we have access modifier concept in Java programming language. So in order to define an access modifier, we use private, protected, default, such keywords. And again, in order to deal with the class, method, and variable, we variable modifiers, actually we have different sort of keywords such as class, such as extends. When we relate one parent class with a subclass, we use extends. There is when we deal with the interface, we use implements. So when we define a constant value to a variable, we define final. Then when we declare a interface, we use interface keyword. And then again, we have new operator or new keyword in order to create an instance variable of a class. And again, then we have static keywords, we have a native keyword, we have script fp, we have synchronized keyword, transient, volatile, different sorts of keywords which are actually used to deal with the class, method, variable modifiers. Okay, and again, we have the different types of keywords to deal with the flow control. For example, in looping, for example, we use for keyword, we have break, we have return. So if you are familiar with other programming languages like C, these are also found in those programming languages as well. And also we have a switch case. We have for a while loop, we have while. For do while, we have do as an extra keyword. Also we have switch keyword, we have default keyword. Okay, so flow control, we have this. And again, for create the conditional statements, we use if. And to compare the um, type, we use instance of keyword. And again, so these are for the flow control. Okay, for package related thing, we use import keyword and package keyword to declare a package. And after that, we have the different sort of primitive types in order to define the type of the data we are actually going to deal with. For example, boolean, which have two different values, true and false, which are the literals. We'll be talking about this in the coming video, so just stick to the keyword in this video for now. So we have boolean keyword, we have byte keyword, we have character char keyword, we have double, we have float, we have integer as int, we have long, we have short. So these are the primitive types keywords. Okay, so for exception or error handling, we have assert keyword, we have catch, we have finally, we have throw, we have throws, we have try keyword. Okay, so these are associated with the error handling or exception handling in Java program. And for enumeration, we have enum keyword, and there are a few other keywords. For example, super keyword. When you from your child class, if you want to inherit some property from your parent class, we use super keyword. And to refer the property of this class, we use this keyword. Void is a keyword which defines that a return sort of like return type, okay, which actually doesn't return any value, okay. And also we have unused keywords which are actually available in Java, but they are not used in the program for now. So these are constant keyword as const and go to keyword. Okay, so these are not used yet. So these are basically the different types, keyword types in Java. Okay, so what else do we have? Okay, so these are the list of keywords. This is taken from the Oracle official website. So as you can see, there are all the listed keywords here, and it's also there are some asterisk marks out there. So if you see that, if I can I zoom that in? No, actually. Okay, so what is happening here is that which has the single asterisk, these are not used keywords. Which have double asterisk, these keywords were added in JDK 1.2, and then which have three asterisk, these were added in JDK 1.4, and then which have four asterisks, so which were added in JDK 5. So these are basically the Java keywords and the basic definition and the usage. So let's get some example here. So previously we created a class called person and also an executable Java class called main class. So here actually we can find out the keywords as well. So this package is a keyword. You see that what color is it? It's not actually red, but let's say this is probably violet, if I don't make a mistake here. So these colored words in this file are actually keywords. Okay. So new is a keyword, void is a keyword, static is a keyword, public is a keyword, class is a keyword, public again is a keyword, package is a keyword. Okay. So, and if I get back to person class, additionally you get private, which is an access modifier. Okay, as we have seen in the slides that these public, private, or protected keywords are used to handle the access modifiers. Okay, these are the access modifiers, in fact. Okay, so this final is also a keyword. So this is a keyword. A return is a keyword. So these are basically keywords. These are called the keywords. These are implemented and provided by the Java itself. These are built-in implementation, built-in reserved words. Actually, the most important thing is that about I mean, what is the restriction regarding this keyword? We cannot actually uh, refactor this variable name to, for example, we want to name it final. Can we call it final? We cannot. We cannot. You see, there is an error message here. I'm not sure if you can see this, that large. Can I large? No, not I can. So it's showing that final is not a valid Java identifier. Why is that? As problem in person or another name will shadow access to the rename element. So basically this is not valid. Okay, again, so because this is a keyword, keywords cannot be used as a variable name or as identifier name. So can we call it final? Can we final? We cannot, because this is Syntax error on token final. Identifier expected. So this is not an identifier. This is a keyword. Okay, person is a keyword. So what is an identifier? Person is a the class name is an identifier, which is an identifier to this class. Okay, which is an identifier. Okay, so this name is an identifier. The variables are identifiers. Class name is an identifier. Interface name is an identifier. Package name is an identifier. So these are the identifiers in Java. And in order to identify something, we have to use the related keyword. The type of identifier is defined use the keyword in Java. So this is very basic level concept. So as you can learn more, study more about it, you will get more in-depth knowledge about the keywords. So go ahead and take a look at the Java Oracle official documentation. I will link that up in the video description. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.